On Wednesday, Dayton started the week with a top 25 matchup at historic Columbus Crew Stadium. The Flyers faced the 9th-ranked Western Michigan Broncos. Hjalti Sigurdsson scored the equalizer right before halftime, and the Flyers and Broncos ended at 1-1. It was a big week for Hjalti, who scored 2 more goals on Saturday, and Dayton started A-10 conference play with a 2-2 draw at Loyola Chicago. The Flyers moved up 1 spot this week, ranked 24th now in the country. UD football celebrated Family Weekend with a 49-7 win over Ave Maria for the 3rd straight game. Drew Van Vliet connected with Gavin Lockow for a score, and this time a 71-yard strike. Mason Hackett had a big game on the ground with 89 yards rushing and 2 scores. The Flyers rushed for 224 yards, and Tyler Brown picked up his first touchdown as a Flyer. UD closed out the non-conference schedule with 488 yards of total offense. Women's soccer team grabbed their first A-10 win after suffering a 1-0 defeat to Loyola Chicago last Thursday. On Sunday, it was senior day, and Noelle Blaine celebrated with her 2nd hat trick of the season. Also picked up an assist as Dayton beat Richmond 4-0. The senior from Canton, Michigan, scored goals in the 19th, 33rd, and 60th minute. For her performance, Blaine was recognized as Offensive Player of the Week in the conference. Ayasaki capped off senior celebration in the 80th minute, recording her first goal as a Flyer. And congratulations to UD Cross Country. Marissa Pritchett finished first and led Dayton to the top spot at the Jaguar Invitational hosted by IU Indy. Men's cross country also grabbed first, with Sam Duncan leading the way. He placed second. Dayton volleyball had fun in the sun. On Friday in Florida, Dayton picked up 2 wins, 3-1 over South Florida and Florida Gulf Coast. UD returned on Saturday to take down USF in straight sets. Congrats to Alyssa Miller and Lexi Almodovar, who were both named to the all-tournament team. And over the weekend, Lexi joined a special club, as she became just the 7th player in school history to record 1,000 kills and 1,000 digs for a career. The Noblesville, Indiana native was also named A-10 Player of the Week. This week, we go one-on-one with another Flyer who picked up A-10 honors. We sit down with the Offensive Player of the Week in the conference, Hjalti Sigurdsson, who highlights Dayton's international experience and playing style.
Yeah, it was definitely a huge selling point, the style of play we play. Possession ball, trying to keep the ball and attack. Was definitely one of the selling points why I wanted to be part of this team.
Well, you've been able to do that, and I think what's also sort of amazing about Dayton Soccer is this is an international squad. There's got 14 players that represent another country. Has that also been sort of a plus in coming over to the States?
Yeah, definitely a big plus. I mean, I have a couple of Scandinavians here, so come from a very similar background. Also, like, just the meeting different people from different parts of the world, a couple of Africans, South Americans. It's just, this diversity is just really interesting, and it's fun to be around every day.
Well, you guys were a lot of fun to watch a year ago, and always fun to step on the pitch and just sort of the way that you guys play. But in sort of looking back to last year, you had a huge moment in the championship game in the Atlantic 10, 89th minute. You get that goal. Sort of describe that feeling and what was a really fun stretch of winning soccer.
Yeah, the feeling was obviously great to get the header in. Nearly a buzzer beater. We still had a minute left to play, but like we felt like we made it at that point, so we just went crazy. But yeah, it was just a great feeling, especially we had a rough start, and then we just started picking it up, in the playoffs, all 3 games on the road. So the group was just getting closer and closer every day, and it was just good, great ending it like that with a goal in the last minute.
Well, was there an adjustment
for you, and just like playing style and just trying to feel out the college game?
Yeah, definitely. College game is a lot different. You have all these different rules. Clock goes backwards. You stop the time. You have so many substitutions. So I was like, yeah, it was a bit of like a time to adapt for sure. But and also I felt like a lot of other players were adapting. We had a lot of new players coming in. So I feel like after a couple of games, we just picked it up as we got on.
So for Iceland, just for our fans, what's sort of the feel of soccer back home, and sort of what you were playing compared to what we see over at Bojan?
Yeah, so I feel like playing-wise, it's a bit similar as we play here in Dayton, because you want to keep the ball. I feel like other teams in college don't do that, of course, so that's different. But for me personally, I'm used to like keeping possession, attacking a lot during games. So playing style wasn't much of a difference. But I was used to play more adult football with like older guys. Here it's more like under 23s. So that's like that's a bit of a difference. Yeah.
You've had some experiences in the international ranks, especially when you mentioned the U23s and sort of that. What does that mean to you and sort of being able to represent your country?
It's great. I mean, just talking to people, they're always very interested when I say I come from Iceland. I feel like everyone feels like it's pretty cool to be from there, pretty unique, and it's just great representing my country here for sure.
For the future, I mean, obviously you have this year and you're working on your master's, but do you want to play soccer down the road, and does that look like going back home?
Yeah, I want to keep on playing. As it stands now, I'll probably go back home, still keep playing soccer, and probably get a job as well on the side, because back home it's like pretty easy to juggle job and soccer, because it's like the top league is only semi-professional. So, but I'm always open to opportunities if it comes in here, somewhere around America or whatever.
This entire interview will be released on Thursday on our YouTube channel at Dayton Flyers, and subscribe to Flyers Weekly through Apple Music and Spotify. This week, women's soccer is on the road. George Mason Thursday, Duquesne Sunday. Football starts PFL play on Saturday at Marist. And on Friday, volleyball returns home when they face Rhode Island with first serve at 7. The first 100 fans will receive a Rudy tote bag. Dayton and Rhode Island close out their weekend series at 2 o'clock on Saturday from the Farrick Center. And wear white Saturday night as men's soccer hosts VCU at 7 from Bojan. For more information on all things Dayton Flyers, visit us online, DaytonFlyers.com, and follow us on social media at Dayton Flyers.